Hey Libra, this is Chronic Joy Tarot, and this is going to be your March 2018 reading for Sun, Moon, and Rising sign Libra. Cards have been shuffled and cleared, and we're ready to do this reading. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and please know that the style that I read, my reading style, is really about your soul's growth and less about sort of actual other people and situations in your life. It's more about the expansion of your own soul and your life's path, and how to, if there is conflict or issues or situations, how to navigate through those. And so every reading, I take an oracle card and give us a theme of an aspect of yourself or your life to focus on and work on. Okay. If you're returning to my channel, welcome back. Thank you so much for all the ways that you continue to support my channel. I love every one of you. Thank you. I feel your energy all the time. And with that said, let's get to your reading. We use the Zen Tarot deck here, and the spread I'm using is the Flying Bird. The oracle card that I chose from you is coming from the Native Spirit deck by Denise Lynn. And your card, dear Libra, is the Tribal Spirit Dancer. This is a calling for you to bust out of the ordinary right now in your life, just for, and my readings are usually from whenever you actually come upon the video for the next, 1 to 3 weeks or so, just, for the next handful of weeks. There are times to live an ordinary life, and we are all very well aware of that as human beings, but there are times to sort of just, fling your arms and reach up for the heavens and scream out and dance out and just let it go, laugh, explore, expand, get into your extraordinary self instead of your ordinary self. Clear out mental clutter, get out and have some fun, right? Choose life on your terms, listen to the rhythm of your heart and just go for it. That's kind of what you're called to do. So this is actually a time to tap into your joy. Okay. This is the Zen Tarot spread, the Flying Bird. We have the point of liftoff, and then we take flight and move beyond, back and forth between the wings and come to a new level of awareness here. The left wing are internal energies that you're aware of, but maybe others aren't, that are going on within you. And the right wing are external influences. Okay, let's get started. Your starting point here, Libra. Yep, look at that. Oh boy, goes right with it. Totality. In this moment, find the focus of joy in this very moment. These acrobats, they're not going to start thinking about, their ex or what they're going to have for breakfast or, their homework or their work. They're if they start to distract themselves from the task at hand, they'll all go tumbling down. So you are called to be very deliberate in your acts of joy in the next couple weeks. And believe me, it will attract more joy to you. And then as a result, your connections will deepen with others, and you'll just feel better. We get so habituated into our daily routine and, musts and, here's my schedule and I've got to get there on time and I've got to be in traffic. And we're so habituated with the mundane, which is our life, right? The day-to-day logistics, that's our life. But there's a deeper and higher space to reach for. And if you can just tap into those, that heart space and your sense of joy, just for, a day or two in a row, it will start to really just expand and come at you. So have some fun. Okay, this is an internal position here, this card, the next card. but it is also called the fear of flying. If this whole flying bird spread, this one is the one internal energy that's within you that might block your progress, okay, towards your joy. And that is the higher sense of consciousness. So this is asking you definitely to leave the room for a while. As far as mentally, clear the clutter, get some more meditating going, really tap into that sense, that underlying sense of love and joy that is, a big part of our lives that sometimes we want to cover up with our tasks and to-do lists. So take some time out for yourself to meditate, expand that, get in touch with your higher self, and you'll be on your way. Time for some fun, Libra, for real. Look at that. And then your external world, it's going to show up as, well, your inner voice is definitely an internal energy, but when it shows up in your external world, it's going to be more, let's see, if you're tapped into, your higher self and your inner voice, then you will, you'll move through your days with more equanimity. You will just be more connected. You'll be more rooted. You'll have, less attachment to outcomes or, like that. You'll be able to move more freely through your days. And it's really important that, in the moment, do some more, do some mental house cleaning, and then stay rooted, connected to that intuition of yours. Okay, the next internal energy is the laziness card. Now, this is not saying you're lazy, you're far from it, but it is saying, as far as all of these, tasks, day-to-day, issues that we have going on, connections with others and all those things, you can kind of just sort of pull in a little, be in touch with what's right for you right now, and not be so, not work really hard to make everything right on the outside for everyone else. Just pull it in, kind of rest on your laurels is what this card is saying. Kind of be more, you know what, everything's good, like within you. And that will help to bring out that innate joy that you have. And then, like I said, your connections get stronger in your day-to-day life. Just, it's time to take care of yourself inside. That's it. And, have some fun. In your external life, this might translate as, oh, what are they doing? Because you're being your full embodied self. You're unapologetically you as far as your wants and needs. The rebel is kind of, it reminds me of this spirit dancer energy, because it's like, you know what? Screw the constrictions. I'm going to bust these chains, right? I'm going to bust all the expectations that everyone has of me to sit and be a good person and be quiet, right? I'm out. I'm coming, I'm going to go full force and just have some fun. Okay. It's time. I like this. The last internal energy is the card of ripeness. It is time for you to break from the mundane for a minute. It's definitely, this is the energy that you need to pull on right now. And then the last two cards are, I pulled two at the end. Usually I pull one. Conditioning and patience. So these are external energies. So know that even though you might, go out and spin circles and get dizzy and fall on the grass and scream with joy, others might see you as, oh my gosh, what is going on? Like they may think you're not being yourself, right? At this time, this is the story of the lion who grew up with a bunch of sheep and just imagined that he looked like them. He just grew up around them all the time and thought, yeah, I'm a sheep too. Until one day he bent to take a drink of water from the pond and saw a lion looking back at him and was kind of stunned. I don't see myself this way. This isn't how I feel inside. So, you know, do what you feel and don't worry how it's perceived by others. You know, you got this. This Rebel card is really asking you to do that too. And then just know, like with, like I had said, you know, going through your days with a little more equanimity, once you know, get your grounding and you get your mental house cleared and you start really following your intuition, just know that, you know, the rhythm of life is, we really want to sort of assert ourselves into things and make things happen quicker and make things, you know, but really the rhythm of life has that all taken care of. It has all the outcomes already taken care of. It has all the steps along your path of your journey. It's just all, it's all good and well. And if you can just trust that, then that helps to, you know, open up and have a little bit of a release of your joyful side. So you know what? It just, all in all, it's just time to have some fun. You know, you've been grinding at it and, you know, worrying about this relationship and worrying about others and worrying about work. And you know what? Just bust out of that just for a little bit. Have some fun. Okay? I know a couple of Libras that would really love to hear this message right now. So I love you guys. And that's it. Go out and, you know, like I said, reach for the heavens and scream it out. This is cool. This is it. I love this reading. This is a good, nice reading for, you know, we've gotten through the start of the year and gotten all that, you know, sort of fresh start energy. It's kind of already probably starting to get some clutter. And so it's time to inject a little bit of fun into it all. Okay, I love you guys so much. I'm going to try really hard to finish the month with one more reading, you know, to give you an update during the middle of this month. It's a very busy time for me. I'm usually busy for the full first quarter of the year, but I am in my day gig. But I'm committed to trying really hard to getting you guys another reading this month. I couldn't do it last month. All right, that's it. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you soon.